Miles Morales has some brand new powers and abilities, and fans seem to be split on it. Hey everyone, CBK here bringing you another Marvel Spider-Man 2 video. If you're new here, I pretty much only cover Marvel Spider-Man 2 on my channel, so you definitely should hit that subscribe button to keep up with all of the latest news and theories for the game. With that out of the way, let's swing on into the video. So we finally got our first look at gameplay for Marvel Spider-Man 2, and we learned a lot about the game from this gameplay reveal. One thing that definitely caught my attention though was the blue bioelectric powers Miles will have in this game, because it sure does look insane. There is a point in this gameplay where Miles is going to take down some of Kraven's henchmen in a fish warehouse in Harlem. In this combat sequence, we see Miles use some of his new gadgets, and as a side note, we did learn that Peter and Miles will be training together and using the same tech or gadgets in this game, so if you do upgrade one of the gadgets for one Spider-Man, it will upgrade them for both. That's just a little side note that I needed to put out there. But we will see Miles use a web line and something called a web grabber, which, if you ask me, basically serves the same purpose as the gravity well from Spider-Man Miles Morales. Once this happens, we really get a look at Miles' new powers. The first move he performs when entering combat on the ground level is called a Thunderburst. The first time I watched it, I literally thought that Miles was teleporting down to the ground, but Insomniac has described this move as a ground pound, so it looks like you will need to be in an elevated position to perform this on enemies. I think the move does go a little too fast, which kind of gives it that illusion of him teleporting down to the ground, but once I slow down the video, I can definitely see that he is performing this ground pound motion that releases an electrifying burst in the surrounding radius. I am happy to report that Miles cannot teleport in this game, and this move is just called the Thunderburst. Another interesting move revealed was Miles giving his best Hadouken impression. He pretty much conjures up a ball of electricity and unleashes it on an enemy. This doesn't look like something that you can do just whenever you want. It actually looks like a finisher that you can unlock or perform on enemies, so you can't just go running around shooting Hadoukens at enemies. We also got to look at how Miles has a chain lightning ability where you can electrify someone and then knock them into a radius close enough to other people and create this chain lightning effect, basically electrocuting everyone in that surrounding area. It honestly looks like there's going to be a ton to play around with as Miles in this game, which kind of makes sense because Peter's going to be really OP in this game when he has the symbiote suit, and you need to elevate Miles as well in some way. Peter should obviously be more powerful because he does have the symbiote and he's a more experienced Spider-Man, but you also don't want the gameplay for Miles to be too bland. So I am pretty glad that they are doing some new things for Miles and enhancing some of his abilities. I'm really just needing to get my hands on it though to see how I really feel about all of the new changes and abilities that Miles will have in this game. Some of them kind of look, I don't know, a little too OP, so I'm really dying to get my hands on it and see how I feel about it once I'm able to play it. But let me know what you guys think about all of this for Miles Morales. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think all of these powers are a little bit too overpowered, or do you just love everything that you saw for Miles Morales in this gameplay? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, just thank you guys so much for watching me and supporting all of my Marvel Spider-Man 2 videos over the past year and a half. I am so hyped that we finally got some gameplay. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you want to show some support, and I will catch you guys on the next video.